Imagine this, it's your week off and nobody from work has contacted you. No reminders for approaching deadlines, no queries regarding a project. Not so much as an email to pitch ideas for that big presentation. Sounds too good to be true, doesn't it? I bet most of you can't relate to this somewhat utopian concept. Weekly offs mean you won't be in office physically. But that never seems to discourage colleagues from contacting you or scheduling a Skype meeting perhaps. After all, you are not being asked to punch in at the office, and if I'm being completely honest, you might be guilty of calling your co-worker on their leave for a quick fixer-upper yourself. Or maybe you're thinking of your annoying manager, the one who can't stop pinging you on weekends or when you're on holiday. That all may change now. An Indian company has taken a bold step. It has introduced a strict policy. It bars employees from contacting their colleagues if they are on leave, and anyone who violates it faces a hefty fine. The company is called Dream 11. It is a fantasy sports platform. Its Dream 11 Unplug policy strives to help its employees catch a break, and people can't help being in awe of it. Sounds like quite a dream, right? It's unlikely your company HR is getting inspired by this, but don't we all wish it would? After all, stressful working hours have become the norm. Burnouts have become a part of the work culture. Call it hustle culture, if you will. One strenuous week blends into the next one. Weekends go by in a blip or a blur. And it rarely goes by without your work WhatsApp groups being spammed or your email account being flooded. Amid this vicious loop, it's a privilege to catch a breather, to unwind, relax, and rejuvenate. Amid all this no-contact policy has worked like a boon for some employees. Anyone who reaches out to another employee during unplugged time has to pay a fine of about $1,200. And when fines are involved, we all know that people tend to take things seriously. The company's co-founders say that it has been a huge success. And why not? Companies often fail to see the importance of breaks. It's a common assumption that a tiny text or a quick phone call won't make much of a difference. But there's more to it than that. You see, it disrupts the employee's work-life balance. It instills a feeling of always being on call, always being available, accessible. The pressure to be accountable to your organization 24/7. And most importantly, it leads to a feeling of obligation. Workers feel compelled to answer work calls. It may be because of guilt, concern for their colleagues, or a fear that they will be seen as ignorant, as shirkers of responsibility. And this cycle of never being off work completely often leads to reduced productivity, to burnouts and slumps. Employers fail to realize the importance of a break, and employees mostly want to get the work done, so they don't mind disturbing their colleagues on their leave, as long as it serves their purpose. It's 2023. Most surveys are telling us that work-life balance will be what makes an employee stick to an organization or head for the exit. While fining employees so heavily might seem a little too much, but it is more like a warning to make staffers realize the importance of a break and remind them of their boundaries. WION World is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news updates on the move.